Have you ever noticed how someone's struggles seem to appear at the perfect moment? Usually right when you're confronting them about something they did? Let's get inside the psychology. A pity play is when someone exaggerates their own suffering or vulnerability to shift the conversation away from accountability and towards sympathy. But here's the interesting part. It isn't always a calculated move. For some people, it's actually a learned defense mechanism. When they're confronted, they experience shame or emotional discomfort. And instead of sitting with that feeling, they instinctively redirect the attention toward their own pain. Suddenly, you're no longer talking about what they did. You're talking about how badly they feel. And here's an important distinction. Their pain can be completely genuine. The manipulation isn't necessarily the pain itself. It's the timing and what that pain accomplishes in the conversation. Because if their distress consistently appears whenever accountability comes up, it can become a way of escaping the issue instead of actually dealing with it. Here's what this can look like in a friendship. You tell your friend, "You keep canceling plans at the last minute, and honestly, it's starting to bother me." Instead of addressing that, they say, "I've just been so overwhelmed lately. Nobody understands how hard things have been for me." Now the conversation has completely changed. You're comforting them. You're reassuring them. And somehow, the repeated cancellations never get discussed. That's when you want to pay attention. Maybe their distress always seems to appear the moment you raise a concern. Maybe every conversation ends with you managing their emotions instead of resolving the original problem. And eventually, you stop bringing things up altogether. Not because the problem disappeared, but because you've learned that confronting it will make you feel guilty. So what do? You don't have to become cold or dismissive. You can acknowledge someone's pain without abandoning your point. You can simply say, "That sounds really hard, and I still want to talk about what happened." Because compassion and accountability can exist at the same time. You can care about what someone is going through, without letting their suffering erase what they did. This is Cypher. See it, name it, and never fall for it again.